whether it be positive or negative. It's there to remind you that something happened and I guess you survived.
It's just a scar and it's like 20 years old now, so it's kind of a neat story to tell people.
Either way, the scar is something that sticks with you forever, whether you can see it or not, yeah.
I was probably 2 or 3 years old when I first started riding motorcycles, and it was just something that my dad and I did. He used to set me in front of him and I would hold on to his arms on the handlebars. For me, that's a memory that I hold very dear. I was probably 10 or 11 years old. My dad had just gotten back from Iraq or Afghanistan, and it was one of the last times that I rode the motorcycle with my dad. He had said something to the extent of, "You need to hurry up, otherwise I'm gonna leave you," or "We gotta go," or something, and I was rushing out of the house, and instead of putting normal shoes on like I was supposed to, I put flip-flops on. When I sat down on the bike, I remember burning the crap out of my ankle on the exhaust pipe, and he was already flying down the road at that point, so I couldn't get off. But as soon as I had gotten off of it, when we came back to the house, it was extremely bubbled up and it hurt. That is my very last memory of riding a motorcycle, and it's like basically with me forever. Scars represent and remind you of pain, but at the same time, in a more existential, abstract kind of way, I think that scars also teach you a lesson. Obviously, I will never hop on a motorcycle again and wear flip-flops. I learned my lesson from that.
Tell you what, you walk in the emergency room with an open wound bleed, they're pretty quick at getting to you. I didn't realize I'd gotten cut until I got up to the scene. I saw there was blood running down my arm, and according to the doctor, said it looked like a razor blade slash. About 1998 in Chattanooga, there was a music festival along the river, and that's covering the story for the local news. And not sure exactly what happened. I believe there was a fight. The whole entire crowd just started running in one direction. It was a complete stampede. So somebody ran by and actually slashed me while they were running by. I didn't realize till after I kind of got up there and things had calmed down a little bit, I noticed my arm felt cold, like wet. And I looked down and that's where I saw the blood kind of running down, you know, from the side. I went to the emergency room and I just had like a paper towel, like a wet paper towel holding it. So I was holding it like this, and I walked into the emergency room, and the woman there, I'll never forget, she said, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I said, "Got a little hole here, can you fix that?" And they start freaking out. But they took me back and stitched me up really quick. Actually, I think it's kind of cool. I tell people about them, like, yeah, man, you know, about the war stories, and this is my war scar.
Well, if you can see my scar, it's right here over the top of my right eyebrow. I know exactly where it is, and I don't even have to look in a mirror. I can't take it off. I don't want to do anything to have to get it removed or anything. So it's a love scar. We look at it like that. I would go fishing with my father and my brother like every couple weekends. I was actually the one that would want to drag them out there all the time, to the point where they'd be like, "Do we have to fish again?" I actually always caught the fish most of the time, honestly. And that's why I still love fishing till this day. I was about 7, 8 years old. My brother and I were getting ready for a fishing day with my dad, and we were in the yard digging. You would find some little worms roaming around, and I would pick them, and my brother would use his muscles to shovel. So you probably know where this is gonna go, right? So he went for a good old dig when I was looking for a worm, and the shovel slipped and went right up into my eyebrow. The blood was gross. It was coming down my face and my eye. I was screaming and crying, of course. I was like, "Dad, look what John did!" I remember it like it was yesterday. We ran out, went to the hospital, got some little stitches, and it's there. So I'll remember my good old fishing day with my brother turning bad. We didn't get to go fishing after that. When I look at my scar, it just reminds me of childhood memories. It's nothing bad. I think it just reminds me of a time that we were innocent, having fun, you know, and something little happened, and I just carry it with me forever. That experience did not ruin my love for fishing. We still went later.